Okay, well, hi, everybody. I know you've seen pictures of me, you've seen videos of me, but this is me, Penny Parks. It is nice to meet you all. And welcome to our 15-minute Zoom as part of Table. I hope you guys are enjoying Table. Table's pretty new to Pampered Chef. It's private, which is why I love it. Facebook was very controlling to us. It didn't let me post a lot of links. It decided what my people were going to see and what my people were not going to see. And so I'm really happy to be on Table. And what I love doing is I love doing the live part of it, because for 15 minutes, I feel like people can ask me questions, and I can also, show you things that I think are really important in the kitchen, and, super easy recipes. So tonight, and I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I started 27 and a half years ago. My kids were 3 and 6. I went to a Pampered Chef party, had no idea where I was going, never heard of Pampered Chef. My son was having seizures basically all day long. And as I watched this woman do this party and have fun, I said, I need some fun in my life. And, what's amazing about this business is it is totally flexible. And it has taken me through many, many different parts of my life. And I feel so fortunate to have decided to do this really without thinking and on a whim. And so, if you are even a little bit curious, come and talk to me. Most of my team works full time. And, it is a really cool side gig. And it's holiday time, and this is like a really busy, great time for us. So it's a happy time as a consultant. And also, if you want to book a party, come and talk to me about that. But right now we're going to get started. We're making a sausage and broccoli Rabe soup. And what I'm highlighting today, let's see, sometimes I can't get it, and the multi-cooker, and I just had it on its sear function. So the multi-cooker has 16 different functions, one of which is sear, which allows you to then cook something right in a pot as if you were cooking it right on your cooktop. And this is what I love about this machine, is that it is a quick cooker under pressure. It is also a slow cooker, so that you can, like a lot of times for ribs, it'll tell you to brown. A lot of recipes before it goes in a slow cooker or a pressure cooker tells you to brown. And so, you can brown right on the sear function, but then it also has lots of other functions. It has just a totally custom function. It has egg and poultry and beef, and you can do all kinds of beans. You can do soup, which we're doing tonight. You can do desserts. We've got a fluted pan to go in here. We've got lots of accessories. So take a look at that. And that's the way that you can do some desserts in here. You can do, hard-boiled eggs in here. You can do the eggs that, those little egg bites that they do in Starbucks. You can do them right in here, and you can freeze them. And then the slow cook, but it also has a sous vide function. And sous vide means that it'll take a water bath. It'll help you. You'll fill this up with water, and it creates a temperature water bath that will keep that temperature. And what you do is you put a steak, or you put chicken, you can do vegetables too. This is how restaurants cook steak. And you put the steak in, seal it up, get all the air out, and you pop it in the water bath. And then your steak cooks exactly the same temperature all the way through. And then all you have to do is sear it right when it's done, right before you're going to eat it. And that's what restaurants do. I did this with corned beef. It was the best corned beef we ever had. It was like crazy delicious when I did it on St. Patty's Day. So it also sterilizes, it makes yogurt. It is a really cool machine to have. That we have tons of recipes on the website. So let's get going with the rest of this recipe. I don't know if you guys saw, but this morning, I wanted to take out, this is live. Then I forget half the things. This is pampered, not perfect. This is now on sale. This is one of my favorite tools. A whole bunch of products came on sale this morning. Thank you, machine, for telling me you're done with this year. And so it was a big surprise to us, and we're really excited about that. But this is our manual food processor. It is the best way to just chop onions, especially, you know, you want to chop one onion for making dinner, and you're done. Okay. And I'm going to pop that right in. I actually wanted to show you also the Rapid Prep mandolin. Maybe at the end, I'll just pull that out and show that to you. And let's get the rest of this onion. So you want to do it, you know, sometimes that was a gigantic onion, actually. I really took the word large to it. I bought these. And what I love about this is when you take, see, there's no hole on the bottom, so that when you take whatever food you're chopping out of it, let's say I didn't want to use this whole onion, and tomorrow I wanted to have, I wanted to have some chopped onion for my dinner tomorrow. This comes with a cover, and I could go put this in my refrigerator and use this for my dinner tomorrow and not have to, you know, start again. So this is a really wonderful, wonderful tool. Other things that you can make in it. Let's get that going. Other things that you can make in it. Hang on. Apparently I can't push a button and talk at the same time. I make my guacamole in it. You can make pesto in it. You can make salsa. What's nice about this versus just something that you're going to chop is that you can make salad dressing in here. So anything that is going to stay in a bowl. So like when I make guacamole, I start out with a little onion, I add jalapeno, I add tomatoes, I get all that in, and then I add my cilantro, and then I put some avocado in there, mash it all up, pull this out, smash it a little bit more, and then add my lime juice to that. And then I've got a whole bowl of guacamole. So like really simple things like that. And that is the manual food processor. And it goes into the dishwasher aside from this piece, but the only part that gets dirty is that. So I do love that because I find that that's super, super easy. So with every piece of stoneware, and of course in 15 minutes, I don't have time to go over our stoneware, which is like phenomenal. But this is a pan scraper. We sell these separately because they're really great for lots of other uses in the kitchen, including getting cloves of garlic out of your head of garlic. What I like to do, and by the way, this is my favorite knife. This is the 5-inch Santuco knife. If anybody has anything, just shout out. If anybody has any questions, the beauty of being live, guys, is you can interrupt me and ask a question. So I just want you to see, I'm going to point this down because, you know, my very first show, I was holding the garlic press up and I shot somebody in the face. And I said, the good thing is you can tell your husband you were at a cooking show and he's going to believe you. So look at all the garlic that comes out of there. Our garlic press is crazy, amazing. Oh, I also want to show you what I broke up the sausage with. So this is the mix and chop, and this is the mix and chop. This is our new one. This is the same one we've always had, which is one of the fastest selling tools we ever had in the catalog. We designed this new one to do the same thing, but it's also really nice for taco night because after you break up your ground meat, you can scoop it into the tacos. So this is a really fun stocking stuffer for somebody who makes tacos, and you can add some of our other things like our tortilla warmer with this, makes a really cute holiday gift. But we do have the best garlic press around because you don't have to peel the garlic. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I just cut the garlic cloves in half, and all of the garlic comes out, and I'm just gonna cook up the onions and garlic. Oh my God, it smells so good in here. All right, let's show you what I did before you guys came. This was sweet Italian chicken sausage with kale. All right, you can use any kind of sausage. I really want it. We're trying not to eat a lot this week because of next week. And we have two different kinds of shears. So let me pull out both.
Bless you.
These, bless you. These are the ones that are with the knife set. So they're more like a knife. They're carbon steel. They don't go in the dishwasher, but they come apart for sharpening. They are really great for cutting through any kind of meat. I mean, amazing. They'll cut through bones. What I like to do when I get giant chicken breasts is cut them in half so that they cook faster. And I find that that's really helpful. These are our other shears. They're spring loaded. So these are really nice for snipping herbs, cutting pizza, cutting pita bread. And these are, I mean, I've always trimmed chicken with these until we got those. These are just a little bit stronger. So kitchen shears are, very necessary. It's just kind of it's a kitchen basic. And before I put the sausage in, I put a little oil in. So this is our oil and vinegar dispenser, which dispenses out like 1 teaspoon at a time. If you squeeze it 3 times, that'll be 3 teaspoons, which is a tablespoon. So instead of just pouring oil into a pan, you'll know exactly how much oil you're putting in there. So that's actually pretty cool, especially when you want to try and watch your fat intake. So we've got a can. We actually have 2 cans because I didn't notice it was supposed to be a 28 can. I didn't really read the recipe well, but I had 2 cans, so that was okay. This is our smooth edge can opener. You know you have it on properly when it connects to the can, okay? So these 2 wheels right here go, now the can will be screwed up because I keep lifting it up, go right in between. And as you're turning it, I have pretty bad arthritis in my hands. This is great for carpal tunnel. It is great for arthritis. You can kind of feel where it unclicks. I just want to make sure, because then you turn it the other way to get it off. And then when you hit this button here, it has this little pincer. Let's see if you guys can see. And it'll grab the edge of your can, and the can is smooth and the top is smooth. Top, can, both smooth. All right, so we've got 2 cans. So all this basically is going to be dumped in. Nothing is much easier than this. Okay, I lived through these, you guys. These are our salad choppers. This is a big bunch of broccoli rabe in here, and this is our really fun plastic mixing bowl, which is new and it's nice and it's light. We have 3 of these now because everybody wanted more sizes. So I just kind of rough chopped the broccoli rabe to go in here because when it comes out in its soup, I don't want like giant pieces of broccoli rabe because that will be hard to eat. Okay, and so that is it. Now we are going to just add everything to the quick cooker. So making soup. And see, it's 4 cups, right? Yeah. I love doing these Zooms because now tomorrow night I don't have to. I love to cook, you guys. I just don't love to make dinner. All right. I just like dinner is, you guys, I see some nodding. Dinner is like, you have to think about it. You have to have all the right things. It comes at a time of the day when you're tired. So I'm really happy when I have some dinners already done. And something like this is something that you can prep, if you work full time, you can do on a Sunday. Recipes like this actually get a little bit better with time. Their flavors kind of meld. So we're just basically adding everything. We're going to add a can of white beans that I drained. This is part of our colander set. It is a 3. Oh, no, I thought I had it out. I used it at dinner. And I love these because they're stainless. They're always going to look like this. It's held up here so that the water will drip down. They go into the dishwasher. They're really, really wonderful. And then we're going to add, so this is supposed to have pasta, but I am adding, it's pasta, it's Banza pasta. It is the chickpea pasta. So it is lower in lower in carbs. And then I'm, you know, then when we have bread, I always have to get my husband rolls. So forget about that. But the carb thing goes right out the window. But we really try. And then I'm just going to add the broccoli rabe to this. And because I don't want to go over the fill line, so I have to be careful because this was a really giant amount of broccoli rabe, which is what I like. And then I'm going to add some water. So this is going to be like a soup kind of stew, soup stew combination kind of thing. And what I might do is once it's done, I might add back the rest of the broccoli rabe as I take this out and it's boiling. I'll add some more of the broccoli rabe back. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add the rest of the water there. Okay, so the machine, I'm going to put this on for maybe 5 minutes. Because, you know, all the protein is already cooked in here. It doesn't take long under pressure. It'll take about 20 minutes because it's filled up to the top. It'll take about 20 minutes to come to pressure. So the whole thing will take about 25 minutes. But the beauty of the quick cooker is that once I put this lid on, okay, and I set it, I can set it and forget it. I don't have to think about it. I can clean everything up. And by the time everything's cleaned up, this will be done. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to cover the, I'm going to pull out the, I'm going to pull out the, okay. I'm going to pull out the pot. And I'm just going to cover it with foil or my silicone covers and put it in the refrigerator. And if I want tomorrow, I can heat it back up on here. I can heat it back up on warm if I want. So really, really simple. Woo, 8:19, not too bad. Let's see some of the things I flew by here. Our silicone bowls. So this is a set of 3. Here's what I love. If anybody is a baker, you know, when you mix your dry ingredients up and you're at the stand mixer and you have to add your dry ingredients in, and if they're in a bowl, you can't, it's so hard to get it in without getting flour all over the place. You can squeeze this and get the flour in while your mixer is mixing. I mean, to me, this was like, oh my God, I used to have flour going everywhere. It was crazy. So I love that. The other thing, the Rapid Prep mandolin, take a look at, I'm trying to remember what day that posts, but the Rapid Prep mandolin, and there's a video online, is incredible. It slices and it juliennes, and Thanksgiving when I just went over my list of how many onions I have to like slice and chop. That's just going to be a dream. It'll do onions, it'll do shallots, it slices carrots. It's just a boom, 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 fast, safe mandolin. Take a look at all the things we have for great holiday gifts, like the popcorn popper is a favorite one, and all of the things that you can combine together. And if you need some ideas, I can send you some ideas, things that you can combine together and make cute little gifts. There's plenty of time for gift buying. So if you want to host your own party and get a giant discount on your gifts, and see if I get on Zoom doing something else, please let me know and we can do that. If you're interested in learning more about consulting, please let me know and I can help you with that. I'm going to stop the recording.